This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. Turn it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team is brought down after just a short return. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And the single back takes the handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense brings him down. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Warren. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Sooners. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a split kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Well, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the extra point was up and good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Warren. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. Well scooped up on the defense. Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense produces 6 points. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Warren. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A huge defensive score. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Being tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He's looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Warren. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He fires downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass rush closing in. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Warren. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. It's a shotgun run call. He breaks free. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, Good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Toss play to the running back going left. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks free. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. A completion sets up a second down play. He keep him off balance with a run. Moves the ball up to the 30. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. We're able to get him down. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. Play fake, looking to throw. You wisely throw that one away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's got it. It is enough for a first down. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The short hands, it's Johnson. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come to the line. A long go for the first half and need this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A short completion of the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll give it to the back. Clean to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Turner decides to field it. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Davison. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. It's first and very long after the penalty. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Bottles the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
An inside give now from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And keeping it on the ground here. Going to test the middle there, but get nothing. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end, it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Running back with the football. Breaking tackles. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for a late deep throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense back on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. First down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Leaning on the run game here late. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And there's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? It'll be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
No, that's all I need Brian to do.